Good morning. Welcome to Daybreak Plus. That's not here
Wednesday morning.
We'll wait for Matt to get in here. He's not here yet.
February 4th?
It is February 4th.
February
I should put
4th.
that.
Put our date.
I should. I'm not going to mess with it today. I do want to show you what is happening outside, though. Not outside here. This would be in Cortina d'Ampezzo.
In Italy. Olympic time.
Yep. It's pretty here, isn't it? They've gotten a lot of snow.
I would love to cover, I've covered 4 Olympic Games. I would love to be over there. Jack Doles is over there for us, covering all the athletes. But I got to cover the Vancouver Winter Games back in 2010.
That's exciting.
Did get to cover 3 summer games in Athens, Beijing, and London. So I've had my Olympic experiences. I enjoy them. One of my favorite assignments.
I have never covered any Olympics, but I've always wanted to. It seems like, I know it would be incredibly busy. I've covered enough, been on the road enough to know that there's no rest for the weary.
Usually the first day you get there is the only day you really have to enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
And then the next day you start working and you don't stop until the games are done.
Yeah, but it's still fun though,
It
right?
is fun. I mean, I got to cover... Well, so we'll talk about Lindsey Vonn. I did get to cover her when I was in Vancouver. But then I covered the U.S. men's basketball team, the women's basketball team, Michael Phelps. I got to see Usain Bolt win the 100 and the 200.
That's very cool.
In multiple Olympic Games. So really some great experiences covering the Olympic Games.
What we have up right now is what's happening today. So the opening ceremony is Friday, but today the events start, and that begins with mixed doubles curling. The U.S. won't play until tomorrow for curling. We'll get in on the action against Norway and Switzerland.
Then there's mixed doubles tomorrow for curling and ice hockey. The women's first round game.
And then the men will take some big air action and snowboarding qualifying round. So that's pretty cool.
They did get all the venues ready. We heard from our correspondent over there this morning on Daybreak.
Yeah.
So the venues, it was down to the wire, but they're all ready to go. And
tell me about Lindsey Vonn.
So she won gold in the downhill in 2010. This was in Vancouver. And bronze in the Super G.
Okay.
And, the Winter Games, definitely, she was one of the headliners, and men's hockey was another big thing. But, how she would do was a big deal. And it was great that she had a successful Olympics, and I can't believe she's 41.
She's 41.
And in the games again after the serious knee injury that happened when they were warming up or practicing last week, right?
But she says she's going to compete.
She's going to compete.
I guess what she said was, A, she's going to compete. B, she knew what her chances were going in. And she knows that those are not her same chances now.
Right.
But she's still going to do it, and she's excited for it. I mean, this is her big comeback. She's been doing so well lately.
Mm-hmm. And I can't remember which Olympics this is for her. She's been in, I don't know, is it 5?
I don't
I'm guessing.
remember either.
I can't remember offhand, but a lot of Olympic Games.
So there you go.
And she's won quite a few medals, a decorated skier.
Let's talk about Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
He was hanging out with Jack Doles. Or
Yeah.
Jack Doles was hanging out with him. However you want to put it.
If you haven't seen on social media, this was a really funny interaction. Jack Doles is behind the camera. He does everything over there, like you were just saying. There's no rest. You're doing everything. You're doing the reports in front of the camera. He's doing everything behind the camera as well. So this is what happened yesterday.
Pops, you got that on camera?
I got it on camera, you betcha.
That's what I'm talking about. Capture those moments, Pops. These are special magical moments right here. Capture them. They with their coach. Coach loves them. So do you.
Yeah, Pops.
Pops.
That's Jack's new nickname is Pops forever.
Now, it should be noted that Snoop is 54.
I don't know Jack's exact age, but it's not far off from that. So
People might call Snoop Pops.
anyway, that was pretty entertaining. Now I can't wait to see Jack so we can call him Pops again.
I'll have to look at the social media, see what kind of responses we're getting there. Haven't
Yeah.
seen that yet.
As you've noticed, Matt Kirkwood is not in here yet. It's been a while since he forgot about Daybreak Plus, hasn't it?
It has been. Normally he gets right in here. I can tell you I did see a few snowflakes coming down at 3:30 this morning as I was heading into the station.
Yeah, we did. We did see
Not
that.
too much.
It wasn't a lot. I hear him now.
We hear footsteps.
Here's what we're going to do.
You want to hear the professional forecast. You don't want to hear my forecast.
We do want to hear your forecast, Matt.
Oh, I was working on my snow conditions report and I got caught up. But
Are you caught up?
no, partially.
We were talking about the flurries out there
Yeah.
and that you promised that this would not be anything that we have to shovel, at least not today.
Yeah. Look at the streak we've had. I kind of showed this. Actually, we're up to 17 days below average. And I thought I'd show you some of the cool
Ooh,
pictures.
that's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's pretty. Andrea Martin always does a really good job. She actually takes a lot of these pictures right by my house. Riverside Park, Huff Park. She captured this yesterday. I wasn't expecting this much sun.
It was really nice.
Not complaining.
No.
Not complaining whatsoever. And Michael Buck, it's got to be the same Mike Buck, right? That does our, I think it's the same guy
Probably.
that does our pictures for our
Not
promo
the same
shoots.
St. Joseph.
No, beautiful.
St. Joe. Seth.
St. Joe. I did not. I wonder if that went on. It had to been with Ellen because she showed that.
It's funny though.
I just grab
because it's
it.
Joe.
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah. Anyway, beautiful shot there.
Yeah.
Kind of have a little turquoise to the water.
it does.
It's really
it looks
pretty.
Looks almost like the Caribbean or something.
It does.
You know, people-
Until you see that
Well, yeah.
the pyramid.
Minus the ice. But
Yeah.
even in the summer, though, people come up here and some of the beaches they go to, Pure Marquette, this has happened certainly up north
Yeah.
by Sleeping Bear Dunes. They say, oh my gosh, the water looks tropical.
Yeah. And they step in the sand, especially around Hoffmaster, the squeaky sand.
Yeah.
It's crunchy. Have you done that yet?
I have not done
Oh
that.
yeah, it's really you step in and it goes crunch, like it squeaks. Yeah.
I've noticed that at Wind's Nest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes you get that. It's a pretty rare thing. Anyway, beautiful out there, and this is kind of a different kind of view, if you will. It's Saint. It's Joe. I'm gonna have to bring that. We have a meeting today in the weather department. I'm gonna bring that.
You have to laugh, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We're all doing our best.
Oh, big smile on everybody's face when you see this.
Woohoo!
We continue gaining. We've what was it? 49 minutes we gained in the month of January. We're going to gain another hour and 14 minutes in the month of February. And tomorrow will be the first day we have a sunset at 6 p.m. Sunnet. See, I'm going to give you the inside. This is a special little tips you get when you do turn into Daybreak Plus because we have the time.
Yeah.
The previous shift, whoever was working, we have a shared folder. Like, oh, I left this graphic for you. I left this graphic for you, which is super nice. It really helps me a lot since I get up so early in the morning just to be able to say, oh, cool. Apparently, I'm going to have to start spell checking.
Spell checking.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, they're doing that after their shift at midnight or whatever.
No, they used it. They used this
Oh, they
yesterday
used-
on air.
So you're saying they did it
how
with
could
a
they
fresh...
not? Yeah, how could they not just notice this? That's what I'm wondering. Plus, Brad's a stickler with the spelling.
Our boss,
Yeah.
Sunnet, sunset.
Sunnet.
I did have to remind myself how to spell February.
Yeah, with the R. Yep. So we gain an hour and 14 minutes, and tomorrow, first time at 6 o'clock. That first time that's happened since we lost daylight saving time. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, temperatures, coldest pocket of air right here across the Great Lakes. Look at Miami finally warming up a little bit.
It is wild how cold it's been in Florida.
They actually had a temperature somewhere in the higher elevations of Cuba, if there is such a thing, higher elevation. There's little, I don't know, it's not like a mountain range, but one of the highest spots in Cuba actually hit 32 degrees, and I think that's like one of the first times ever.
Wow.
It gives you an idea how deep south that cold air protruded. Nonetheless, we're still, in it, but just a few flurries. And the first time, was it since the 12th of January and 13th of January that we haven't had we had back-to-back days without measurable snow. So that's pretty impressive.
That's something.
That's been a while. That system's going to miss us off to the south. Quiet today. I think most of the day just underneath the clouds. We will get a couple breaks here and there for lucky, kind of like yesterday. And then here comes the next system, very weak, but we'll see some light snow develop after tomorrow morning's commute. So tomorrow morning's commute should be just fine. And then the snow will develop in probably about 1 to 2 inches tomorrow. We'll pick it up Friday morning. Now, Friday morning to me looks like it's going to be the most dicey commute this week, or at least after Monday. We're looking at snow likely continuing. It's not going to be an all-day snow on Friday. I think it will come to an end early afternoon, and we'll start to see some breaks in the clouds to finish out the day on Friday. Once those breaks develop, I think they'll continue through the weekend. In terms of the snow, this system, just 2 to 4 inches. That's about it. But we'll have to shovel just a little bit. 8-day forecast featuring colder temperatures this weekend after finally hitting the freezing mark. It's been a long time since we've done that, January 17th. And then we knocked those temperatures again down this weekend. And then a pattern change arrives sometime around Monday and Tuesday of next week. Instead of Arctic air or the residual effects of Arctic air, we're actually going to get Pacific air moving in. And that's going to bring some milder temperatures and kind of a calm pattern. You kind of see it play out here with this is the jet stream. Upper level winds about 20, 30,000 feet in the air, and kind of pushing the air masses around. And notice how it flattens out right there on Tuesday. That's going to get rid of the Arctic air. And when's the last time we've seen this?
This is great.
That's going to spell some good packing snow mid-February.
Kids were asking about making a snowman, although I think it's fine. You could do it right now, not as easily.
No, this will help.
Yeah.
And at the same time, above average pattern in terms of precip. So when you see that, you certainly could include at least a chance of rain mid-February. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Cool.
30s look good.
So we're going to gradually pull out of this deep Arctic freeze next week.
Yesterday we asked everyone pizza or wings for the Super Bowl. We have the results.
Yes.
Let me see. Do we have the results? Yes, we do.
We do.
We do. Here they are.
A little surprised by this.
Yeah,
but
me too.
Chicken wings had the lead. Pizza made a comeback.
I mean, just in general, I think more people would pick pizza on a regular basis, but just the Super Bowl aspect of it, I would think it'd be
Seems
chicken
like a
wings.
wing kind of day.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anytime you're having that many people over, it's always nice to have pizza as an option.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we always do, but
Yeah.
I voted twice for wings, by the way.
I don't know. I thought it was 3 times.
I couldn't find another
You're right.
computer.
I'll take
So-
pizza or wings
I'd take
anytime.
either one of
right.
them.
I could eat pizza every day. Probably the
Man.
same. For
Okay,
kids.
so
What?
pizza. What type of pizza? What would you
Like,
want?
where would you get it, or
No,
what?
like thin crust,
Oh.
Chicago style.
I'm thin
New York
crust
style.
and pepperoni.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I like to mix it up.
Yeah, so do I. Detroit style, like Chicago
I love like
style.
a slice of Ray's, that you can fold up, the New York
Yeah.
style pizza. But I
One
also,
of the 1,000 Rays in New York.
well, there are. What's your favorite New York spot?
The one that I went to most recently, Patsy's. It's
Oh,
in
that's
East
right.
Harlem, and you can only buy by the pie. $18 for a plain pie, a little bit more if you put stuff on it. Cash only.
Cash
That's my
only,
spot.
huh?
Cash only.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been
But-
there for years, since the 1930s.
I just remember having a late night in New York, and you stop and you get that
Oh,
slice
yeah.
of pizza.
There's
Fold it. It's
plenty of
delicious.
spots.
It's so cheesy.
Yeah.
There's a place in my old neighborhood, Coronet,
Mm-hmm.
and they serve these giant slices. So it's like, I don't know, $5 for a slice, but it's like a half a pie.
Nice.
To be
That
honest with you,
sounds
I don't know if
good.
I've ever had a New York style pizza.
Oh,
What?
we got to get you
I
there.
know. I know.
New York and New Haven, very good pizza.
Okay.
The best, in my opinion.
Okay. Boneless or not
Bone in.
boneless?
Bone
Bone
in.
in.
Bone in.
Yeah. Okay. And you lived in Buffalo for a while, so you
gotta
had the
tell
OG.
you,
You had the OG. Chicken
every
wings.
neighborhood, every little section, they have their own claim to fame for pizza and wings. And any place you go to get pizza, they also have really good wings.
Yeah.
Anchor Bar is, the original, but Lenova is very popular, and you can overnight Lenova pizza and wings. Like, we could do that.
Man,
We could just.
sounds really
that.
tempting
That's
right
good to
now.
know.
That's how
after this conversation.
popular they are. People will overnight Lenova pizza and
Just
wings.
warm them up.
I've never been to a place where there are so many options in every neighborhood, and they're all so good.
Oh man, did you gain any weight?
In Buffalo, I had a kid there. I gained some weight.
I know I would have.
I'll blame it on the pizza and the
Yeah, right.
wings. All right, Matt, we'll let you go. Thanks
Once
for.
we start talking about weight, I'm out of here.
He's out of here. You brought it up. We do have a lot to get to coming up here, including what's happening today, not just in Grand Rapids, it's in Florida as well, but it certainly affects Grand Rapids.
Big news story.
That's all coming up here on Daybreak Plus.
Don't go away. Welcome back to Daybreak on a Wednesday morning.
A Wednesday morning where the chief of Grand Rapids Police is not in Grand Rapids.
He's in
and
Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah,
About to take a new job.
the mayor there is supposed to be introducing him, welcoming him as the new chief in Florida. David Horak looked into this for us.
Looking back, Teresa and George, Winstrom was sworn in on March 7th of 2022 after leaving Chicago PD to come here to Grand Rapids. And since that time, though, he was put almost immediately into the national spotlight after the shooting death of Patrick Lyoya by former officer Christopher Schur. Schur was charged with murder, but the case ended with a mistrial just 9 months ago. Now, the city of Pensacola, Florida, praised Winstrom's handling of that situation, along with his recruitment and community engagement. In fact, under his command here at Grand Rapids, officers went up from 260 to 312. Winstrom released a statement through the city of Grand Rapids saying, quote, "I am honored to have served the people of Grand Rapids for the past 4 years. This city and its residents will always have a special place in my heart. Together, we have made significant progress in strengthening trust, advancing constitutional policing, and ensuring that every resident feels safe," end quote. Grand Rapids City Manager Mark Washington also weighed in, part quote, "While I'm saddened to see him leave, I am proud of the progress that has been made since his arrival and thankful for his service. Chief Winstrom has made a strong impact on public safety and community relations. Our city is stronger because of his service, and we are well positioned for the next chapter." Speaking of which, Washington added that they will name an interim police chief soon as they start to begin that search for his permanent successor. Teresa and George.
Okay, it's been cold and starting to warm up, and we're starting to see problems from that, including the water main break we told you about around this time yesterday here on Daybreak Plus, still causing problems today.
Only one lane is open heading westbound. This is between Eastern and Union Avenues. Road crews still at it, working.
So yeah, they had to obviously tear up the road or on the side there yesterday to get to the pipe that had broken, and it flooded the area. So now they're still repairing the road, and that's a pretty busy stretch.
Yes, 28th Street there is very busy. And there were 6 businesses that lost their water for a while, and they now have it back. But you can imagine the impact that would have.
It's going to take a bit to get the road repaired and have both lanes open, so traffic that's already usually pretty slow, especially during the busy times, is going to be even slower. Maybe you'll want to change which way you go and avoid just that section of 28th Street, and do 36th Street if you're coming in from the south, and head up in a stretch closer to wherever you're headed. Also, this morning, people who live in Grandview apartments are dealing with this.
Look at that.
A lot of damage there from a pipe that burst in the apartment building on, was it the 9th floor?
9th floor, and you can see spilled down the stairs, the elevator shafts, through the ceilings.
It's a mess.
Yeah. And the water was shut off there for a while. Elevators weren't working. They're hoping to get the elevator service back sometime today, and
They have to dry out.
they've got to
one
dry them
shaft.
out.
People there are upset. They said they're having issues with heat as well. So it's just kind of been a double or triple whammy with just the cold and everything else that they're dealing with. We continue to honor late Muskegon Commissioner Darrell Page, and we're hearing from more people in that community about his life of service.
They were remembering him for his service. He was mayor once and on the city council in Muskegon Heights, had a long career. He was 67 years old when he died.
He had pancreatic cancer. That's something new we learned from his wife, and had been dealing with that for about a year and a half. We also heard from people whose careers he impacted through his example.
So for me, growing up, knowing that he was always a man of integrity and stature, he was somebody that I can at least look back to and say, this is how this goes. This is how someone speaks. This is how someone deals professionally.
So we'll let you know about the arrangements for Darrell Page. They do have to fill his empty seat now. Commissioners have 30 days to do that. If they don't, that seat will stay empty until January next year.
I see.
There are a couple different ways they could fill it. They could call for an election to fill it,
Special election.
or just appoint someone in the next 30 days. But if they don't appoint someone, then whoever they elect to fill it can't take over until January. There is a court ruling that will have an impact on people in the Haitian and Burmese communities who were worried about plans to take away their right to be here. They had, been allowed to come here to avoid. With Haiti, it was the earthquake, and DHS was considering taking away those protections.
And people were scared to go to school and to work, and obviously the legal issues are not done yet. There's still things that need to play out in the courts
But a judge has stopped that order from taking effect, so for now,
for the moment.
they can stay here and not worry about getting sent back to Haiti. And we did hear from people in the Haitian community in Southwest Michigan about this.
There are laws in place from Congress that are meant to protect people from just, losing their protections based on the political whims of new leadership or anything that's happening within a new administration.
Okay, time now for
Celebrity birthdays.
Celebrity birthdays.
We got to keep it moving this morning.
We kind of do. So this celebrity birthday is a Michigan-born rock star,
I didn't know this.
Alice Cooper.
78 years old, Alice Cooper, born in Detroit. And of course, a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm looking. I want to see because his name
Vincent
Furnier
Fernier.
was his name when he was born in 1948 in Detroit. Okay, moving on. We also have Natalie Imbruglia, 51 years old.
Singer-songwriter. Torn, Glorious, a couple of the songs.
Listened to Torn in the car on the way to school.
Did you?
In high school, many a morning.
All right.
Lawrence Taylor, 67 years old. Get in a little sports action here.
Some consider him the greatest linebacker ever, two-time Super Bowl champion with the New York Giants.
And Oscar de la Hoya, take
The
it to the
Golden
ring.
Boy, 53. Wow. He won 10 titles in 6 different weight classes.
Oh, wow. I
Yes,
didn't realize
that
he
was
was
his
in that
claim
many
to fame.
different weight
Yeah,
classes.
he moved
Okay.
up and down.
On this day in Michigan history, it's another birthday. Charles Lindbergh was born in Detroit.
1902.
He was the first pilot. What was his claim to fame?
First nonstop flight,
Nonstop international.
New York to Paris back in 1927. He was young.
Yeah. And also on this day in Michigan history in 1922, this one is interesting. Henry Ford bought the Lincoln Motor Company. So there's a lot of history here. So Henry and his Ford Edsel didn't really get along all that well. But it was Edsel who encouraged him to buy the Lincoln Motor Company from Henry Leland for $8 million, which is, that would be about $150 million today. So it was valued at $16 million. So he got it for half of what it was valued at.
Good deal.
It was the only bid, though, so he had no other choice. Real bargain there. And there's some rivalry baked into this because Henry Leland founded Cadillac and Lincoln. Henry Ford considered this a personal victory because Leland had led a group of investors that forced Ford out of the Detroit Automobile Company. So this was kind of, to the victor goes the spoils.
Lincoln went on to be a pretty good luxury name.
Here's what Edsel said about his father, Henry Ford. Father made the most popular cars in the world. I want to make the best. So,
That's good stuff.
all right, moving on. Before we end the show, something to look for as we get closer to Super Bowl Sunday. Some puppies from West Michigan that you'll see in the Puppy Bowl. Shishi and Mia Muffin.
Mia Muffin, what a great name.
Aren't they cute?
They're from Big Lake Humane Society. Mm-hmm. And they'll be in the Puppy Bowl.
The Puppy Bowl.
All right.
So Mia Muffin was here in the Daybreak Plus studio.
That's right.
In fact, it's the Wood TV
Wood
Plus
TV
studio.
Plus.
Right now, it's the Daybreak Plus studio. So we got a closer look at her. She's a little older now. They taped the Puppy Bowl long before you actually
Right.
see it. So she's a little bit older, but just as cute. And this is a great way to call attention to rescue dogs. That, you know, there's always dogs at the Humane Society and various shelters that you can help. If you're looking to get a pet, that's a great place to start.
And there is a watch party Sunday at Dirty Dog in Muskegon. How about that?
Dirty Dog.
Dirty Dog.
You excited for the Super Bowl?
I am. I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it.
Well, you got to watch at least some of it.
I know.
I usually
It's
watch
on-
at least a halftime.
This is the thing. It's on late.
I know. We don't
So
have a horse in the race.
You
in
can
this
have a
one
bad
either,
night of
so it's-
sleep if you watch the Super Bowl.
If you watched a halftime, you'll be all right.
That's rough.
Got to watch the halftime
past
show
my
and the first half
bedtime.
of the commercials.
You
Come
go to
on.
bed later than I do.
I do. Yeah. I got the kids.
I
you
need
know?
my beauty sleep.
You'll get some beauty sleep, okay? Thanks for hanging out with us on a Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Have a great day.